What's going on, my good people? It's your boy Cornelius Jones, 10 Mina Investing. We are back again, and Ripple Swell has just closed out. And today we are going to go over all of the exciting announcements that were dropped from Ripple Swell. Before I get into that, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of people are not really interested in what went on with Ripple Swell because of one simple reason: because the price is low, right? People, if you're disappointed about XRP price, I don't know what to tell you. You just need to understand that certain global events are going to be triggered once we have legislation. And when that happens, everything we've been discussing is going to come to fruition, people. It's just that simple. So if you're here for XRP because you know the utility, you know the tech, or you want to learn about that, and that is good information for you, then this is your video. But if price is the only thing you care about, hey, maybe you should take a break, watching certain videos. These are great things, but unfortunately, they just don't raise the price today. And why should we expect that? These things that we are discovering are about utility. And that's in the future after legislation has been completed. These announcements do not do anything for the price today, nor should we expect it to. However, this new monetary system is definitely turning to a new page, and those of us who have prepared our XRP accumulation strategy accordingly, it's going to profit. It's just that simple. It's just a matter of when. Right before we get into the video, people, today is Thursday, so you know what that means. You have a wonderful opportunity to come check out Bytnex, formerly known as Cryptex. These are smart contracts that if you initiate a smart contract for yourself, you will be paid a wonderful sum of money on the maturity date of the smart contract. These smart contracts initiate bank loans that they lend straight to the staking protocol that earns the daily staking rewards. The staking protocol goes all day, every day, earning yield that is compounded, and the banks and insurance companies take their money, and what's left for you on the maturity date is a $22,000 payout for every contract you bought, for every 2-year contract you bought. If you purchase a 3-year contract, it's $35,000. 5-year contracts pay out $471,000 per contract. Every contract is $100, people. You can literally do the math and decide how much money do you want in what particular amount of time. There are a lot of details that you need to understand, and I have a link in the description of this video where you can come tonight, 7:00 p.m. Central Time, and get all the information you need to understand how you can use this opportunity, these smart contracts, to add to your wealth building strategy. So link is in the description. Come to the meeting tonight at 7:00. Now let's get into the video. So here are some updates. Ripple closed a $500 million strategic investment round at a $40 billion valuation, led by Fortress Investment Group and Citadel Securities. This follows strong growth metrics, including over 95 billion in Ripple payments volume so far, a 1 billion plus market cap for the RLUSD stablecoin, and 6 acquisitions in 2 years. They've also purchased 25% of their shares. They repurchased 25% of their shares and had 3x growth in Ripple Prime. And they're also touting 75 global regulatory licenses. Ripple is killing the game, and they're just getting started. We have an announcement of a collaboration with MasterCard, WebBank, and Gemini that will enable RLUSD settlement on the XRP ledger for fiat credit card payments, starting with the Gemini XRP credit card. This aims to improve efficiency, compliance, and transparency in traditional finance. Also, Ripple acquired Palisade, an institutional-grade custody and wallet infrastructure provider, to expand XRP custody solutions and support tokenized assets. With these acquisitions, Ripple has really set themselves up as an end-to-end enterprise solution for these institutions. It is amazing. Ripple President Monica Long outlined the next phase for the XRP ledger, focusing on advancements and capabilities for on-chain finance and tokenization. and Monica Long mentioned, she also talked about the lending protocol that is coming to the XRP ledger. This is still in the amendment phase. It still has some time to go before it's approved. But mark my words, people, the lending protocol that's native to the XRP ledger is going to be the place where institutions are getting yield in this world. The lending protocol on the XRP ledger. It's going to be amazing. Imagine a lending protocol that pays you XRP for yield, and then people are going to be compounding that yield, meaning they're earning XRP, putting more XRP, locking even more XRP up to earn even more back. And when you continue to compound that, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be a lot of XRP locked up in liquidity pools and lending pools and wallets. And XRP is going to be very scarce. It's going to be very scarce. Let's continue with updates. Sessions covered institutional shifts, including custody and risk management with leaders from FTI Global, Citibank, and Fidelity, emphasizing billions of assets moving on-chain. Notable keynotes included a fireside chat with Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse and Scarlett Fu on future trends for 2026. Plus, they had day one talks with NASDAQ CEO Adena Friedman on digital assets' transformative potential. Enhancements to Ripple's payment solutions were revealed, emphasizing stablecoin transactions and new capabilities. BlackRock's presence at the event sparked discussions on XRP's role in institutional finance, with pundits questioning skeptics given the high-profile environment. One of the biggest announcements and discussions was about the ETF launch. We have news of an ETF scheduled to go live on November 13th. One of the S1s that was filed by Canary did not include the delaying language, and therefore that 20-day rule should be able to go forth because it did not include the delaying language, just like the Hedera one, and I believe it was another one. So November 13th is the date that we are expected to see not all the ETFs, but at least the Canary one. And maybe, hopefully, that will be a domino effect that will get the rest of the ETFs approved as well. So we are definitely going to see. One ETF is going to be great. We need all of them done. And then, of course, we need legislation. My personal opinion about the ETFs, I think it's going to be great. We need the ETFs, but it's not what I'm 100% excited about. The ETFs is not going to bring us to utility season. The ETFs is not about utility. It's about speculative movement. With the hedge funds, yes, but it's still speculative trading. People who buy ETFs are buying XRP because they want access to the price appreciation, period. But utility is something different, people. Because XRP is an actual essential tool in the new financial system, banks must buy it because they got to use it to be successful. They have to use it if they're going to be efficient. And once institutions are buying XRP for that reason, that's when utility season is going to kick in. That's when the value proposition for XRP is going to be materialized, as we see XRP handle volumes in trillions daily. Therefore, we'll need to see some scaling with XRP price. So it's all about legislation, people. It's all about legislation. The government's going to come back at some point. At some point, they are going to pass legislation. And when that happens, it's going to be go time. The sun is going to come out on XRP price, and we're going to see it accumulate. We're going to see it rise to places that we never thought it would. This is your boy, Cornelius Jones. Going to holler at you guys on the next video. Y'all have a blessed one and take care.